Now let's discuss some example question to make your concepts more clear. Okay. Now, for example, if A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 5 and B is equal to 1, 2, 4 and 6 and C is equals to 3 and 5. Okay. Now in this question, you have to find A union B, B union C, B intersection C and A intersection B with the Venn diagrams. Okay, Zoha. Now look at the question carefully. Zoha, in this question, first we have to solve A union B. Now what we have to do? First copy down the elements of set A. Okay. First copy down the elements of set A, then union, then elements of set B. Okay. This is equal to. And we know that how can we find the union? By combining all the elements. By combining, how can we combine the elements of these two sets? Now let's combine it together again. 1, write 1, then 2, 2, 3, 3, okay. Now next element will be 4. Here 4 is written over there. Okay. Here 4 is there. That's why we have written 4 here. Okay. Now next element is 5 and then 6. In this way we can combine the elements of two sets. It's much better for you to arrange the elements in ascending order. Okay. I have written 4 after 3. Okay. Because we have to write in ascending order properly. Okay. In this way we can combine the elements of set A and B. Now, this is an answer. Now, we have to draw the Venn diagram. How can we draw? How can we draw the Venn diagram? Here you can see that these two sets are overlapping set. Therefore, what you have to do, you have to draw the Venn diagram like this, like overlapping sets. Here you can see that two overlapping sets are there. Okay. Now, what you have to do? What you have to do? You have to write the common elements in the overlapping part. These are the common elements. Common elements are 1, 2 and 3, 5 is there. Just write 3, 5 outside the overlapping part. And what about 4, 6? You have to write 4, 6 outside the overlapping part. This set is of A. This circle is for set B. A contains 1, 2, 3, 5 and B contains 1, 2, 4, 6. In this way you can draw the Venn diagram. Now, shading depends upon the answer. We get the answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we have to shade the whole Venn diagram. Okay. That means we have to shade the whole Venn diagram. Question number 2 is, B union C. First copy down the elements of set B and then union, then copy down the elements of set C. Then by union, what we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here you can see that B and C are two disjoint sets. Why? Because nothing is common between B and C. Okay, nothing is common. So we have to draw Venn diagram like this. That means two circles. We have to draw two circles separately. One circle contains 1, 2, 4, 6 and another one contains 3, 5. Number 2 step is shading, and shading depends upon the answer. That means you have to shade the answer only. Now B intersection C. Now you can see these two parts. Both the Venn diagram are same. The difference is of shading. Here in B intersection C, you can see that nothing is common. That means the answer is a null set. Answer is a null set. Null set means a set without an element. That means nothing will be shaded. What is the difference between question 2 and 3? Here you have to shade the whole Venn diagram, and here you are not allowed to shade any one of them. Number 4. Here you can see that part 1 and 4. Same Venn diagram you have to draw. But in question number 4, you have to find the intersection. And in intersection, you have find that you can see that common elements are 1, 2. Okay, that means you have to only shade the answer. That means the overlapping part you have to shade. Clear? Now, example number 2 is the question is given in set builder notation, and you have to find the union and intersection. In this type of question, first you have to convert it in tabular form, and then again you have to follow the same process which I have already done in example number 1. Okay, and you know that how can we convert the set builder into tabular? Why we have to convert it in tabular? Because we have to find the union, and for finding the union, the set must be in tabular form. Here you can see that there is a set of integer, and here is the limit, and in this way you can convert it. B set contains the natural number less than 5, and here is a set. C contains the element. C contains the set Z. What is the meaning of Z? Positive integers. Okay. This I represent integers and this Z represent positive integers. Positive integer less than equal to 3. Okay. That means 1, 2, 3 less than equal to 3. That means 3 is also included. Now, what you have to do after converting it in tabular form, this step is must. Then you have to find A union B and then B intersection C. Okay. Now, this Venn diagram is for equal sets. Equal sets means, for example, two sets containing the same elements. Here you can see that PQR and RPQ. Here, both the set containing the same element. In this type of question, how can we find the union and intersection? Here you can see that if A union B is there, both the sets are same. We get the same answer. Now, how can we draw the Venn diagram? Here we have drawn only one circle. Only in this situation, we have to draw one circle. Why? Because both the sets containing same elements. When the equal sets or improper sets are there, we have to draw only one circle. Okay? Why? Because two sets containing the same elements. Now, shading depends upon the answer, and here the answer is PQR. Okay? Now, part number 2, A intersection B. We have to find the common between these two sets. Obviously, all the elements are common. That means because all the elements are same, we get the answer PQR. So, by intersection, again we have to draw one circle because sets are equal. And shading, we have to shade the whole circle because The answer is PQR. Now, questions time. Now, here is a question on your screen. My students, be ready. I want you to solve the question. What you have to do, you have given 3 sets. First, you have to find A union B, then B union C, and B intersection C. Ready, everybody? Start solving it. Hania, if there is any problem with your mic, just write your name, class, section properly in the chat box. Okay? For example, if your attendance, if I will not take your attendance, if you miss your name and your mic is not working, mention your name in the chat box with your roll number and section. Okay, Hania? Students, be ready. I'm going to take your attendance right now. Yes, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, miss.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
I hope that you have solved this question. Now let me share the answers. Here you can see the answers. Now check your answers. Here, Romessa is sharing the answer B union C. Here we get the answer 1, 2. Romessa, please arrange it in ascending order. Okay. Now, the students here, as you solve question 1, you can also solve question 2 in the same way. Okay. First, you have to convert it in tabular form and then you have to solve the question. You can copy down this question and try to solve it. Here you can see that this set contains, here you can see that this is set of whole numbers. Therefore, we have to start with 1 and less than 5 means we have to stop at 4. In the same way, you have to convert the set which are given in set builder notation into tabular form. And then you have to find union and intersection. How? Like this way. Okay. Now, my dear students, what is your home assignment? What you have to do, assignment number 2 is you have to prepare exercise 1.2 question 4, 6, 8, 9 and 12 of chapter 1. Okay. And you have to learn important definition from page 4 till 9. Now let me show you exercise 1.2. Here you can see your exercise. Okay. In this exercise, you have to find the, look at the questions. First you have to, here you have to solve, you have to find the union and you have to find the intersection. Here the sets are given in tabular form and here question number 12, here the set is given in set builder notation. Now in this question number 12, I want to tell you one thing. Here, L is written. Here, just cut it and write I over here. I means integers. Here, N means natural number and Z means positive integers. Try to solve these questions. Attempt these questions in the sheets. Okay. Now, thank you so much, my dear students. I hope that today's lecture is properly clear to you, and I hope that you will complete your assignment properly. Okay? Thank you. Take care and Allah Hafiz.